was Zacchaeus, and his story shows us that no matter what, Jesus loves everyone. In the bustling city of Jericho lived a man named Zacchaeus. He was a tax collector, which might sound like a regular job, but back then, it was a bit different. Zacchaeus was very rich, but he wasn't very popular. You see, he collected money for the powerful Roman government, and many people felt he took more than he should. As he sat at his table, carefully counting his piles of gold and silver coins, he could hear the whispers of the people passing by outside his window. They would point and frown, their faces filled with disapproval. Zacchaeus had all the money he could want, but he was very, very lonely. He longed for a friend, someone to see past his job and like him for who he was. One bright, sunny morning, as Zacchaeus was going about his business, a buzz of excitement filled the streets of Jericho. It wasn't the usual market chatter. This was different. People were running, their voices filled with anticipation. What's going on? Zacchaeus wondered, his curiosity growing. He stepped closer to his doorway, trying to hear better. Then a passerby shouted with joy, "Jesus is coming! Jesus is coming to Jericho!" A jolt of hope shot through Zacchaeus' heart. He had heard amazing stories about Jesus, how he healed people, how he showed kindness to everyone, and how he spoke of God's incredible love. Could this be my chance? He thought. Could Jesus really want to see someone like me? Zacchaeus knew he had to see Jesus. He rushed out into the crowded street, but there was a problem. Zacchaeus was a short man, and the crowd was thick and tall. He couldn't see a thing. He tried to tiptoe. He tried to jump. He tried to squeeze through the gaps, but it was no use. The crowd was like a solid wall. For a moment, he felt discouraged, but then his determination took over. He wasn't going to give up. He looked around and spotted a big sycamore fig tree with strong, low branches. That's it, he thought. He scurried over to the tree and, forgetting how silly he might look, he started to climb. Up and up he went, branch by branch, until he found the perfect spot where he could see everything. As Zacchaeus held on to the branches, he looked down the road and saw Jesus and his disciples walking toward Jericho. The crowd followed closely behind them, listening eagerly. Jesus walked calmly, smiling and speaking kindly to the people around him. Sunlight glowed on his face, and his words carried peace and hope. From the top of the tree, Zacchaeus could see everything perfectly now. His heart began to race as he whispered, "There he is! That's Jesus!" From his perch in the tree, Zacchaeus watched as Jesus and his disciples came closer. The sound of the crowd filled the air, but then something unexpected happened. Jesus stopped. He looked right up into the branches of the tree, and his eyes met Zacchaeus's. A warm smile spread across Jesus' face as he called out, "Zacchaeus, hurry and come down, for I must stay at your house today." Zacchaeus couldn't believe his ears. Jesus knew his name. Out of all the people in the huge crowd, Jesus had noticed him. And he wanted to come to his house. The very people who disliked Zacchaeus grumbled, "He has gone to be the guest of a sinner." Zacchaeus didn't care. With a joyful heart, he scrambled down the tree as fast as he could. Inside Zacchaeus's cozy home, everything felt different. The air wasn't filled with loneliness anymore. It was filled with warmth, acceptance, and a beautiful golden light that streamed through the window. Being with Jesus changed Zacchaeus' heart completely. He finally understood what true joy was, and it wasn't in his bags of money. Standing before Jesus, Zacchaeus' face shone with a new kind of happiness. He raised his hands and declared, "Lord, look, I will give half of my wealth to the poor, and if I have cheated anyone out of anything, I will pay them back 4 times as much." Jesus smiled, his eyes full of love and pride. He saw that Zacchaeus' heart was truly changed. He didn't just feel sorry, he wanted to make things right. Jesus affirmed his new beginning, showing everyone that forgiveness and a fresh start are possible for anyone who seeks them. That day, Zacchaeus learned that being loved by Jesus is the greatest treasure of all. What an amazing story! It shows us that Jesus sees each and every one of us, no matter who we are, where we are, or what we've done. He loves us and is always ready to give us a new beginning. Thank you so much for watching with us today. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more wonderful Bible stories. See you next time.
Zacchaeus was a short man. He climbed the tree to see God's plan. Jesus said, "Come down, my friend." Zacchaeus climbed the sycamore tree. Jesus said, come down with me." Oh, happy, happy man was he.
Is that him?
Short little Zacchaeus wanted to see. Jesus said, "Come down to me." He was happy, happy, happy. Zacchaeus wanted to see. Jesus said, "Come down to me."
Let me go and climb that tree so I can see Jesus.
Happy.
Come, Zacchaeus. Today I will stay at your house.
Love your neighbor as yourself, and you will find true joy.